Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle. I do the readings. What's going on? Renee, CFK, Cancerian Queen, thank you for your donation. The Wonderful Land, Crystals and Paint. Armoni, what is up, everybody? What is up? Don't show any more decks I'll love. All right, CFK, you have my promise. I'll only show decks that you hate. From now on, only decks that you absolutely despise and hate and you can't stand. That's my commitment to you. I mean, I'll go all out for you. Lady, welcome. How you doing? All right. It is the Super Bowl, by the way, so I'm not sure how many people are going to show up. Probably not a lot, but you never know. Anyway, let's get to Cancerian's Queen's question. Find out how they feel about us. What are their true intentions? A lover. What is up? Crystals and Paint. What is up? All right. Let's go to the Tarot Tower, by the way, and see what we got. See, we got a little Light Seers Tarot is going to do us good for here. That is going to do us pretty decent, I have to say. So there we go. All right. Ellen, thank you for your donation as well. Ellen, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. There you go. So you couldn't care less about sports. I got to say, I am a sports fan, but I'm thinking somebody's going to win that may not win. I mean, you never know. You never know. I'm willing to take a chance. All right, let's see how that is going to go. 5 of Swords, Justice, and then the 8 of Cups. It just doesn't look like just a very beautiful sort of read. It doesn't look like a lot of things could be potential as far as that. So for what they feel about you, we have a couple of negative things. We have the 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. It seems that the intentions may be temporary. The intentions may be a little bit light or not so serious or a little bit on the casual side right now, you know? But definitely doesn't look as good as it could, that's for sure. One of the biggest factors is the 8 of Cups. It indicates that maybe this is something that is temporary. Maybe it is a short-term relationship. It could be something that just isn't sort of rolling along as it should. And there may be a lot of different reasons for that, right? And is also very fixable. It's not like a permanent ding on the relationship. It looks fixable. It's just a matter of that there are tendencies towards leaving, tendencies towards being frustrated with it and all of that other stuff. Boo Boo, welcome. How are you doing? The 4 of Cups does say that they do like the relationship. This is something that they appreciate, they like. As far as intentions, this is something that they sort of want to lean towards and go towards. It's very positive with that. Justice, though, says that it may not just be a good match. So just between the two match, it may not be that good of a match. Thank you, Peter, for the subscription. I appreciate you. Yeah, but Justice being reversed just feels like maybe not the best match. And you have this sort of reconciled as well with the 5 of Swords being the Lord of Defeat. So there are some challenges here. It does look like that they are interested, but again, it seems to be just riddled with challenges from front to back. Not saying you can't get through those. It's just a matter of recognizing that it could be challenged and whatnot, and you know, sort of taking the approach that you need to do to figure out how that is going to go. Thank you again, Ellen, for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Ellen, how's he feeling about you right now? Let's see about that. That is always going to be a positive to find out if they're feeling okay about us. Oh, we'll break out the Modern Love Tarot early tonight. I mean, let's just break it out. You know what I mean? Lady G, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, the Modern Love Tarot. Let me get some hearts up in here. A little bit of the Modern Love. Just filled with hearts just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be tonight. That is going to be tonight. We got the Sunday night. Everybody, I hope you had a fantastic weekend and hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. Are you enjoying the Super Bowl? It looks like Brady's up a little bit, so that's going to be a pretty positive thing. I'm still leaning on the Chiefs winning, but I'm just a tarot reader. So, you know, no guarantees. All right. How is he feeling about me right now? That is so interesting. The Two of Swords being like that, separated. Is this somebody that you're separated from? Is this somebody that is not exactly maybe in your life, somebody that was there and maybe not there, somebody looking at reconciliation or whatnot? It sort of has that feel, right? It feels like that we are sort of concerned about things and whatnot, a little bit of worry, a little bit of concern. We're sort of thinking about this particular person, maybe thinking about relationship and whatnot. The Two of Swords, we're sort of separated. Even if we're together, it feels sort of separated, like we're not exactly on the same page. We do have that split down the middle and whatnot, where we're not exactly together, right? We do have that separation, concern, worry, and things like that. I think this is somebody that is on your mind, somebody that recognizes that they do have some importance to you, but it just seems like they just haven't come around. They just haven't come around for that, right? Christina, welcome. How are you doing? Tammy, if I didn't say welcome already, welcome. Brandy, hello. And Lover, hello as well. The Two of Cups, though. I think this is a situation where there is something there. There's always been something there. There always will be something there. Even if we're separated by space, separated by time and whatnot, we're just sort of in that comfort zone. We're comfortable together. We're together. People know that we are together. People know that we're comfortable, that we're sort of doing well on that. Wolf, hey buddy, how you doing? But yeah, so a little bit separated. We need to be together. I think that's a matter of time, right? We do have that worry. We do have the concern. We do have the Ten of Wands. Everybody's busy. Everybody has these multitasking things to do. A lot of people just don't want to sort of carry on the relationship or carry that drama, if there is drama, or sort of get back in that if it's going to be an inopportune time. But for the most part, though, it seems that we belong together. We will be together sometime. But yeah, it just feels like that they do have a lot of positivity towards you. It is something that will reoccur. It is something that will revive and revitalize. But it seems like just not right now. Maybe not just the best time. Again, we have the worry, concern. We have the sort of carrying too much. We have the sort of the separation, the delineated line across there. But I mean, overall, I think this is something that has a lot of potential for later. So yeah, it looks really good. I think they do like you. They do enjoy you. And again, you bring comfort to them. You bring that warmth. You bring those feelings to them that they really appreciate and feel, right? All right. Let's see. What is next? Lady G. When will he ask me to be his girlfriend, Lady G? Why haven't they asked you already, Lady G? I'm just saying. When will he ask? When will he ask to be my only one? To be that one that's going to be special in his life? When are they going to ask? They need to ask right now. Let's get you some good news by not using the thought. I mean, we know that. Let's get you some good news by using everybody's favorite, the Mons Tarot. There you go. The Mons Tarot is going to be where it's at. Let's see what is going on with that. By the way, if you're fans of the Super Bowl, TB's winning 7-3 so far. And it looks like we got a little action going on. I think that I think the AFC is trying to throw something decent at this point. You know what I mean? Raki, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. All right. Welcome all the new people to the stream. By the way, if you're new to the stream, hit that like and sub. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. You know, and the more people that think I don't suck, the better off the stream is overall. You know what I mean? Hit that, see that subscribe, click. Look at that. You get the bell too. I upload 2 videos a freaking day for like the past 6 months, I think. So there's a lot of activity over here. It's not like you're going to get bored on this channel. That's for sure. All right. When will he ask the beautiful, stunning Lady G to be his special one? Ace of Pentacles, look at that. I mean, it's going to be moderately soon. Ace of Pentacles is launching into something steady. You're looking for something steady. You're looking for something that's going to be worthwhile, something that we can rely on, something we can brag about, have a beautiful person in our lives. We need to just show the world when we have that. Ace of Pentacles says that is coming soon. I mean, it is the reach for stability, the reach for something earthly, right? better almost than the Ace of Cups. It just says that we're in something. Let us get into that. Very, very powerful with that. Magician, though, the Magician, though, does say they do have some stipulations, some kind of things that they want, need out of the deal. You know what I mean? They need something out of the deal. They need something from it. The Magician says that they do have some, not really demands, but a wish list about what they would like, what they would sort of like to be moving towards that as well. I think they have a lot of good feelings for you. There's a lot of good things with that. I think that's going to be sort of a nice thing for you as well, because you sort of need that stability. I think you need something like that. Aroha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Luminary is just such a positive card. It says there's a lot of good things with this. There's a good joining. It's a good match and things like that. Now, be prepared, though. Be prepared. The Page of Cups, it's a little bit of a newbie. A little bit of the newbie feel. I'm coming here. I'm looking for emotional stability. I'm looking for something emotional. I'm looking for something that's going to be a strong suit, something to enhance everything, but I'm not really good at it. I'm not really good at it. So I'm going to fumble. You have to deal with some of this stuff, right? You know what I mean? You're going to have to deal with some of this stuff. And if that's okay, well, that's fine. But just be prepared to deal with a little bit of that, right? Cancerian Queen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, overall, that's not looking bad at all. So there you go. There you go. See what is happening with that. All right. Let's see here. What do we got next? We got Aroha. Do you see SH contacting me by Valentine's Day? Oh my. We have a date deadline for this. Aroha, let's see if they will be contacting you. Hopefully they will be, giving you some hearts and loves and all that good stuff. There you go. All right. For this one, I think we'll use my tarot. We use my tarot and get a little bit of that waterfall tarot action in here. By the way, in case you're interested in this, it's not available. It will be back in June, though. We're running it back in June. We're gonna revitalize it, reprint it, get you some fresh waterfall tarot coming up there. There you go. All right. By Valentine's Day. That is a week from today. A week from today. I'm all set, though. I shopped early. And that's the way I roll. I'm a Virgo. I shop early. All right. Let's see about that. Are they going to contact me or not? Strength, Death, Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look just super positive with that sort of getting on that stream, right? We do have Death. I think there is some change coming up. It feels like there's some alterations in their lives, some change coming up. There's some things sort of happening with all of that, right? Death says that you do have some unexpected things on the next category there. Queen of Pentacles does say that, I mean, they may be looking for something a little bit different. They may be shopping at a different store. So you're going to Kohl's and you end up at Target, or you're going to Kohl's and you end up at Walmart or something like that, right? The Queen of Pentacles, they may be sort of moving the stability, moving the goalpost, as it were, to someplace different. That may not be something that you want to hear, but I mean, that just seems to be that death, that strength. I mean, we don't have anything that was like be swords or something where they do want to contact you. You don't have anything where you have like movement card would be great here. Maybe a knight or a chariot or something, as far as, you know, it's on making movement towards us. I have a little fiery energy towards it. I just don't see it. I just see a ton of majors. It's a ton of majors. So there's a lot of things going on with that. We recognize, the tarot does, that you sort of have a lot of importance laid out on this. Strength says we do have to be patient. If we are patient, we let this change happen. We let the stability sort of roll over. The Moon says we are moving into a new place, a new little adventure with this. But I do think they'll be contacting you. But Valentine's Day, it looks a little iffy. It looks a little iffy there. All right. Now, Cancerian Queen wants to know about the Leo. Get a little Leo action. Man, that Leo. I've known a lot of Leos, and a lot of them have that Leo mane, I have to say. That Leo mane where they have that that thick Leo hair, you know what I mean? But that lion's mane with the Leo. Cancerian Queen, let's see if you're going to get some of that Leo mane there. Sunshiny Day and Share, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's move on and get a little bit. We have not done this in so long. This is such a great tarot deck. It is so wonderful. It is the Golden Wheel. As you can see on the screen, the Golden Wheel. It is nice. It is nice. Flambeau Tarot and Healing. Yeah, thank you for your encouragement. Flambeau has been around a while. Flambeau, I remember your encouragement when I was doing the Echoes of Nature. Thank you so much. By the way, I was on that video today because somebody asked, what is the Echoes of Nature? So I went on that video and I remember seeing your name. You have always been very encouraging to the channel. I appreciate you so much. You are awesome. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see about the Golden Wheel, see what we're going to get at. Got the Leo with the Leo's mane. Are they going to come in? Are they going to have some good feelings towards us? Ace of Wands, 10 of Wheels, the Empress, and the 5 of Wands. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. This is going to be pretty powerful here. I think so. Ace of Wands says they're willing to take a chance. They're willing to get moving. They're willing to get that fire out. You know what I mean? They're willing to sort of move forward with all of that. And the 10 of Wheels into the Empress too. The Empress is such a comfort card. Such a comfort card. By the way, I talk about this in my new book. Link in chat. We go through, all right. I'm going to make a video, the 10 most confusing tarot cards. That's going to be next week, probably Monday. The 10 most, well, not Monday. I got people in here drilling and putting in floors, but the 10 most confusing tarot cards, right? And one of those is kind of the Empress. It's just kind of weird, awkward. Sometimes you really sort of, confusing as but how do you to approach it and whatnot. It is a leader. It is sort of this very, very feminine card as well. It has a lot of good feelings assigned with it. The Empress is also a very comfortable card. It's like the comfort food of tarot, right? The Empress, a comfort food of tarot. So there are a lot of good feelings sort of roaming around. There are a lot of good things within here. The 5 of Wands says it may not be all good all the time. We definitely have a little bit of back and forth. Maybe we have a push and pull action, but at the end of the day, the 5 of Wands doesn't really disrupt something that's this powerful. We do have the Ace of Wands. They do indicate that they do want to have some action. They do want to have something sort of forward with you. The 10 of Wheels, they have a lot of good expectations. They're going to bring a lot of good news, a lot of good things in there. So if you're looking for just kind of how this person feels, it's very positive. It's very future oriented. So that's going to be a good thing as well. Not going to be perfect, not going to be all sunshine, roses and puppies, but that is sort of how that goes. Oh, there you go. All right. Now we move on to Carolina. Carolina, love reading and 2021. Carolina, I assume you're single. Is that what's going on? Carolina, single, ready to mingle, love reading for 2021. All right, let's see what's going to go on. See if we have anybody positive, anybody beautiful coming into your life by checking out the Dark Mansion Tarot. It's going to be a big thing here. Dark Mansion Tarot is always so awesome. Sandy Urban, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see what we have on the Dark Mansion. What we have, and then we're going to go for Sunshiny Day. Should I went for it? Sunshiny Day, did you hesitate? You didn't go for it. You didn't tackle it. That doesn't sound like you at all, Sunshiny Day. Sunshiny Day, you seem like the one that's just going to immediately just plow through and get stuff done and get it done. No hesitation there. None at all. All right. Love reading for 2021. Carolina, let's see what is going to happen with that. The Star. That is nice. Christina, thank you for your donation. Hosting Andrew. Andrew, let me know what your question is. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Let's see what we're happening here. The 10 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. All right. One of the few moments where we do have a soulmate feel for this. It's looking pretty decent, Carolina. It does look decent. The Star is sort of a hint at a soulmate. It says we do have somebody coming. We do have somebody that is definitely going to be in the list or in the running for something very positive, something very powerful. Somebody's going to be there a while. and makes an impact. When you're old and you're gray and you're looking back on your life, you actually remember this person. This is somebody that does make a defined impact. The star says they're sort of headed your way. And we see that the star by itself doesn't necessarily point to that. It more of a sort of an enhancement when you have something like the Ten of Pentacles, the cups, and all these other good things as far as that goes. Ten of Pentacles is sort of the happy ending. We have everything. We have the dog, the house, the love, and all of that good stuff is going to be just a fantastic card with that, right? Crystals and paint is skipping ahead to the spoiler alert at the end, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So you do basically have a soulmate. This is an earth sign soulmate. This is going to be somebody who is very steady, somebody who's very predictable, a little on the boring side. I mean, it's going to be one of those, a little bit on the boring side, but that is okay. King of Cups are not really in tune with their emotions, right? Not really in tune with their emotions. You're going to have to sort of drag some of that out of there. Sometimes their emotions are going to waver back and forth. It's going to be a little bit on the unstable side and whatnot. And, you know, spoiler, the Eight of Swords. It does say that there's some things holding this back, some things sort of pulling us back to where it's not going to be advantageous to get it right now. We have a couple of things that need to be fixed. Could that be something blocking? Could that be something with attitude? Could this be something as far as sort of transforming ourselves and getting into that state? I mean, we could have, but it's sort of blocking a little bit. You know, it's like a blocking linebacker getting to the quarterback. You just can't get there. We're blocked the linebacker and whatnot. It feels like that's going to be sort of difficult to get through. But Eight of Swords says that's not really that bad. It is a restrictions card, but again, I think this person is coming, restrictions or not. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of sort of working with the shadow side, whatever. The Eight of Swords does say is holding us back a little bit, but we have a very positive, very good sort of reading coming in 2021. Now, when is this person coming? Obviously, it depends on when the blockage sort of being removed. I think if you sort of work on a little bit of shadow work on the blocks and whatnot, I think you'd be looking somewhere around June-ish, maybe the first week of June. Again, depends on how everything goes, but we're sort of meeting that person there. And again, an earth sign, I think it's going to be a great relationship. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Looking to have a date. So Andrew, are you looking to find a date, or you have a date and you're wanting to see how the date goes? Andrew, let us know. Well, Tampa Bay just scored another score, by the way. It looks like they are going to absolutely trouse is trouse a word? Stomp on the opponent. And it looks like maybe my Super Bowl ideas could be incorrect. I don't know. Sunshiny Day. Should I have went for it? I can't believe, first off, that Sunshiny Day didn't go for it. But, you know, the Sunshiny Day, maybe it was your off day. Maybe it was one of those times where it's just an off day. I don't know, but we are going to use the thought for you just because we have Virgos all up in this chat. All right, let's see how it goes. Well, social media page groups, there's no argument. Very happy about that. Well, there you go. All right, Sunshiny Day. Did you go for it? Should have went for it. Let's see. The verdict says it's upside down when it shouldn't be. Oh, man. I would say yes. You should have gone for it. You missed it. I don't think you missed anything big. We have a couple of wands here. We have a swords. It basically, I think it will be coming around again. You know, it will be coming around again. I don't think that's going to be too bad of a thing. Okay. The success, the victory, the Lord of Victory does say that you are looking at a very positive outlook for this particular thing. If you had went for it, you would have been pretty good. You'd have been in there. But it feels like it's coming back. It feels like we are returning. It is coming back. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation for Magenta. Magenta, let me know what your question is. Unapologetically Celery, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate that. It does feel like it's coming back. The 7, right? Lover, thank you for your donation. The 7 is so powerful. It's so awesome. It feels like things are coming back. We're sneaking out, but we're coming back in. I mean, virtue says that it will return. I don't think it's something to panic about. Don't worry about. When it comes around again, though, sunshiny day, you should jump on it. You should jump on it like a horny Brad Pitt. I'm just saying now, you should jump on it like a horny Brad Pitt. That is going to be the big factor on here. All right. Let's see what we got next. Cher wants to know, should I open myself up to dating? Sure, why not? Let's see. Cher, let's see. Why haven't you done it yet? We need to know. Should I open myself up to dating? Is that going to be a thing? All right, let's see about that. Did we already copied that? Okay, we're looking to have a date. We got that. And let's see. And if he is going to carry on with his karmic. Okay. Magenta. We will find out if he's going to carry on with his karmic duties. Let's see about that. Magenta, I got your question in the queue. By the way, if you wonder where you're in the queue, it is Super Bowl Sunday. It is Super Bowl Sunday. And why is it asking me to say it? Okay. It is Super Bowl Sunday. All right. Share for a good dating profile. A good dating profile. The Gregory Scott is where it's at. The Gregory Scott, it's a nice tarot. It's not as good as my scratch and sniff tarot. It's not as good as my scratch and sniff tarot, but it's a close second. It's a close second. All right. And if we'll be getting back together. I got you. I got you. All right. Share. Are you going to date or not? Are you going to date? Are you going to put yourself out there? Are you going to try for that Valentine's magic? Absolutely. Look at that. Look at that. That looks fantastic. That's such a great read, Share. Look at this. It says the Empress. It says the 8 of Wands getting movement towards the 2 of Cups, towards that love, and the 8 of Pentacles. It's going to take a little work, right? So let's break this down. Not like MC Hammer, but let's break this down. The Empress says, Cher, you need to be comfortable. Don't get yourself into a situation that you need to be, that you're going to make yourself too uncomfortable, or you're going to stretch too much of a stretch goal. You know what I mean? Like you're going out way outside of your comfort zone. You're doing things that are brash. You're going out to some club that you hate. You're meeting some people that just want to hook up. You're doing all these weird things. Don't do that. The Empress says stay comfortable, stay in control, and use your common sense, but definitely want to get out there. The 8 of Wands says if you do get out there, you will get the 2 of Cups. You will get that love. You will meet somebody. Now, there's a big difference between the 2 of Cups and the Lover's card. The 2 of Cups is meeting somebody, introducing yourself to somebody, having fun, finding somebody that is going to be fun to love, somebody that can keep you company, somebody that can sort of be there, you know? And the 8 of Pentacles says there is some work involved. It's not a freebie. You're not going to go on the first dating site. You're not going to go on Tinder, open up your profile and get 10,000 matches. And the first one is going to be your soulmate. That's the dream come true, but that doesn't look like it. It looks like the 2 of Cups. I'm just going to meet somebody fun, interesting. 8 of Pentacles, I'm going to have to work on it, take a little bit of risk. Definitely, though, don't discourage yourself by going way too far out there, going to that loud club that you really hate, finding these people that just want the hookups. Be true to yourself and be in command of how this is going to go. And that's going to be one of the key factors here. So there you go. That's a great read, great set of cards. Share. That was a good set of cards for you, my friend. That was a great set of cards for you. All right, Sandy. I have a new friend. Can you tell me his intentions? Sandy. Is this a new friend with benefits, Sandy? Let us know. We don't want to be too graphic. But, I mean, is this a new friend? New friend. New friend. Let's see what's that. What is that going on with the new friend? I think that I need to clear my throat. I think that the Encore Tarot was going to be where it's at. To find your new friend and to see how that is going to go. I do not speak Russian. I do not speak Russian. Maybe some people thought I speak Russian. I don't speak Russian. So English, please, if you have a question. English, please, if you had a question. Let's see about that. Allah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see how that is going to go. I mean, the new friend, the Tower, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I don't think they have bad intentions. I just think that they bring in a lot of stuff. They bring in a lot of things that you may not want to deal with, that's for sure. We do have the Tower. They don't like the situation as is. They want to modify it. They want to change it. They want to change it. They want to have a little bit of alteration in that. And you see that with the Nine of Swords. I don't think they like some situations, some things that are there. They're going to bring change. They're going to crumble a few things. They're going to make a little bit of difference. Yeah, not good difference either. The Five of Wands says they bring conflict with them. So they have a big wheelbarrow full of stuff and they just bring it in. They want to crush down or crater down sort of the situation that we're in. They don't like some of the things that are there. They don't like the status quo. They definitely bring about worry. They bring about concern, and they bring about conflict as well. So if you're looking for the new friend, being great intentions or bringing great stuff, that looks like that may not be that situation. We have a lot of negative cards, basically. A lot of negative cards. They sort of bring in a baggage, a little bit of baggage with that. So yeah, that new friend looks kind of iffy. It looks kind of iffy, I have to say. I'm going to have to admit that looks kind of iffy. Definitely want to watch out. Definitely watch out and keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes open. All right. Andrew needs a date. Anybody in chat that wants to date Andrew, please raise your hand. Okay, Andrew needs a date. Looking to have love for next Valentine's Day. Andrew, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. We're assuming, number one, that you find somebody. And, that's a stretch goal there. That's a good goal. A little long-term goal never hurt anybody. You know what I mean? A little long-term goal never hurt anybody. In 2022, Andrew, if you can't find somebody by then, but you have the additional problem, Andrew. What if you find somebody in 2 weeks and they don't want to be around for a year? You got that problem too. So, we gotta take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Pretty simple question. Yes or no. Get a thumbs up or a thumbs down on getting a date for next year. Page of Cups. You got plenty of time. Look at that. I think that's something that you want to do. You definitely need a plan. You need a plan of action, right? Maybe COVID is going to clean up. Maybe things are going to be a little bit better and things happening with all of that. The Hierophant says that, sort of moving into something more long-term is going to be a bit difficult, a little bit on the difficult side. The Page of Wands and the Page of Cups sort of bookmarking this entire thing is sort of unusual. It basically says that you're going to have to come at it sort of at a beginner level or sort of come at it easy, right? Come at it sort of easy. Don't be a little bit too rushed for that. But you got plenty of time. The pages bookmarking or sort of bookending this say that we do have a little bit of ease, a little bit of time. We have a lot of sort of, possibility with this. Sort of surrounded there, though, that you need something long-term, a long-term relationship. So hopefully we have a long-term relationship. It is looking like that. The Hierophant is more of a serious type thing. The 7 says, don't be afraid to invest in it. Sort of put your time and put your emotions out there and sort of getting out there and getting stuff done. The 7 does say that we have a lot of positivity. We have a lot of good things that are going to come about, and it's definitely not a waste of your time. So definitely go out there and take a look. Andrew, move slowly. Well, that's how you got to go sometimes. You got to go sometimes. Some of the timid ones, you got to be nice and, slow and easy and all of that. But the aggressive ones, though, you just never know. The aggressive ones, though, you just say, hey, what's up? All right. For magenta is next. My favorite color, magenta. I do have a paint tube full of magenta. All right, let's see what's there going. And if he's going to carry on with his karmic and see all of that. So we have sort of a yes or no question here. Let's check it out on that. Aroa, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Let's do a little bit of the ladies' favorite deck up in here. A ladies' favorite deck up in here with a Hermetic Tarot. Let's see how that is going to go. All right. Get some Hermetic Tarot action going in here and see what is happening. Are they going to carry on? Is this going to be something where they're going to be there? Is this something where they're going to be stable? We need to know. We need to know. You know what I mean? All right, Four of Swords, the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. We do have a lot of action here. So if we're waiting for this particular person to come around and get something done as far as where you're headed and whatnot, you do have some things to work out. There's some things hovering over. There is a dark cloud sort of over this thing, and it's sort of raining on you sometimes. It doesn't feel like it's raining on anybody else, but it seems to be raining on you. It seems to be raining on you sometimes. And it feels kind of like, what did I do? What did I do? It's like you're taking the wrong action sometimes, but you feel like you're not really on the wrong path, but it does feel like that action is just wrong sometimes in some way. The Devil says there are multiple factors here. Again, there is a sort of a dark cloud hanging over the entire thing that you need to fix, that you need to address, you need to band-aid up, you need to have something done with that. The Four of Swords is if you're looking for action, if you're looking for this adventure, if you're looking for them to take command, take control, it's not going to be right now. It's going to be a little bit of a delay. Canary, welcome. It'll be a little bit of a delay, that Four of Swords delay. And the Emperor and the Eight of Wands is strong combo. Very strong combo. It indicates they're going to take command, take action. Ace of Wands shows them taking that action. Such a beautiful combination with this, right? The Emperor says, I'm able to take command. I'm able to get it done. I'm able to step up to the plate and then go to that next mile. Ace of Wands says, here I go. Here I go. I'm going to take that. I'm going to go forward and I'm going to get it done. But there is the Four of Swords. There is sort of that mountain feel. There is that delay feel and whatnot. But yeah, there is a delay. You're going to have to put up with that delay. All right, Lover. How does Alan currently feel about me? Lover, what a great name. Let's get a little Lover action in chat. I mean, I'm just saying, a little Lover action never hurt anybody. Well, I mean, it depends on, what you got going on down there. But yeah, a little Lover action never hurt anybody. All right, how does Alan feel about me? Alan, if you're in chat, let us know how you feel. Let us know how you feel. We haven't used this in a hot minute. Let's get the Wizard Tarot up in here. The Wizard Tarot is where it is at. That is such a great deck, man. That was one of the best decks. The problem is there was so many great decks. There's so many great decks in 2020, but you gotta pick your favorites. And I did, and it wasn't on the list. But, it's not too bad, though. Okay. How does Alan currently feel about me? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. How do they feel about you? Really, really light. Really, really light. Very lightweight. If you're looking for this person to be super serious, the person to be really leaning towards, moving, getting that structure, getting the foundation in, it's just going to be sort of challenging with that. We just have this combination of, I don't want to do anything. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I don't want to do anything. Maybe I just don't care at some point. But yeah, it feels like there's not a lot of stuff going on with this person. They really don't have it going on. And you see that reinforced with a couple of pages, right? They want to have fun. They want to do their thing. They want to sort of, move forward, move across at their own pace, how they want to do it. And how they want to do it is going to be really, really lightweight. Basically, it's a lightweight person. It is, it's one of those. It's one of those lightweight persons. So there you go. All right, the Pagan Other Worlds. I forgot to do that. The Pagan Other Worlds Tarot. Let's look at it. Let's look at the Pagan Other Worlds Tarot. That is mighty cute deck. That is a mighty cute deck. I don't like the massive borders. But that is a cute deck. It's a really cute deck. I like it. Samantha, I like it. Except for the borders. If it was borderless, I would have picked it up. But it's just not. All right, man, those huge borders. Oh, man. All right, unapologetically, Sarah, what's coming up on the love life? Let's see about that. Sarah, let's get you some love. Love life. We had a lot of questions about love. It is a love night. It is making love tonight. I'm just saying, we do have the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And let's see what's going to happen with that. See what's going to go on with that. All right. Sarah, what do you got coming up in the love life? Hopefully something nice. I'm just saying you need something nice. It's about time for you to have something nice. All right. We got a little restrictions. We got a little feel. We got a little friends thing. Got a little casual. It looks casual. I mean, it looks casual if we're sort of looking at that, right? We got a little bit of that celebration, having fun, getting all that stuff done. The magician, right? The magician sort of moving forward into something, sort of having fun, diving into all of that good stuff. Christina, thank you very much for your donations. I appreciate that. And then we have the, bit of weighted. It feels like that there's some stress, there's some anxiety, there's some things that feel like it's just a little bit too weighted or a little bit too much. But we're able to free yourself from that. We're able to sort of shake that off, free yourself from that, and move into sort of the next phase from that. The magician says you do have a handle, you do have a little bit more control over sort of what's next. You do have a lot of possibilities as far as the what next and how that goes. And, you have that nice abundance, that freedom of coming in and communicating and have friends and having people back you up and all of that other stuff. So it looks pretty good. Yeah, just sort of looking fun, seeing where it goes. That's definitely where you're at. The Three of Cups says the fun is going to be where you're at. Exactly. So there you go. Next Sunday is Valentine's Day indeed. In case you need to go get gifts, this is your reminder to get gifts for the Valentine's Day and to do all that stuff. CFK, love. What is coming up in love for CFK? Let's do that now. Make CFK happy with, I want to use that. With this one. We haven't used this one in a hot minute. It has been a long time since we've seen the Playful Heart Tarot. You need more playful hearts. Love, adventure, jobs. We need more playful hearts. We need some of that fun. We need some of that entertainment. That is so special. That is what it's all about. That is where we need to be in life. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see a little bit of playful hearts, where that's going to be. What is coming for you in love? We got the little bit of Justice, Three of Swords, Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. So that's sort of interesting. You do have, things may be slow. Things may be a little bit slow, maybe a little bit on the calm side, the relaxed side. I think it's going to pick up soon. CFK, it's going to be picking up soon. The Nine of Wands says we do have that feel of things have been slow. We have barriers between what we want to do, what we need to do, what we'd like to do, our goals, our aspirations, things like that. The Knight of Wands says, it's a little bit of that action with that, right? So we do have these barriers coming in. The Emperor says that we're able to get some of those and move them aside a little bit. The Three of Swords, it does say that there's a price to pay for that. If you're looking for love, we're looking for a little adventure, it's not going to always be successful. So you do have a little bit of paying the piper, is that a phrase? Paying the piper? I don't know. You do have a little bit of that paying the piper with the Three of Swords. So it's not all going to be successful, but you do have some things sort of coming in. One of the big things is justice. Finding the right balance between love and adventure, finding the right balance between risk and reward, because a lot of times you have sort of really reached out and tried to do a little bit of a stretch goal in love, and it just didn't work out as good as it should have. Sometimes you're like holding back in, and it's preventing things from happening. So preventing things from sort of manifesting the way that you wanted it to go. But justice says you're going to find that right balance where things sort of evening out, where you have the good and the bad, and sort of finding that balance between risk and reward is going to be sort of in there. So if you're looking for love, looking for a love life, again, there's some people to pay. It's not going to exactly be the most smooth thing as well. But the Emperor says at least the manifestation abilities, the moving forward abilities, the getting to what you need is going to be open and available. And the best part is you're finding that balance in between your life, love, happiness, pursuits, how much effort you're willing to put into it versus reward and whatnot. So that's sort of coming there. That's sort of looking pretty good. That's not a bad read. Not a bad read. Not as good as the Soulmate read earlier, but that is not a bad read at the end of the day. All right. Someone to build, someone's standing in my way. Alaya is wanting to know about building the big relationship, the meet your partner, the one to build, the one to get all of that stuff done. Let's see about that. Let's see how that's going to go. Hopefully that's going to be a good read. Hopefully that is going to be a good read, because we are going to use everybody's favorite for that one, which is going to be the Ciro Marchetti Tarot. The Ciro Marchetti Tarot, that Gilded Tarot Royale. Everybody said it's thin, but I like it. I don't think it's half bad at all. You know what I mean? Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Sarah, you just asked that question. Oh, who is coming towards me in love? Okay. All right. We got that. We got that, Sarah. We're going to pop that out here. All right. When? We want an exact date. We want an exact date. When am I going to be meeting somebody special, somebody that I can hang out with and enjoy? Let's see about that. We have a lot of reverse cards here. Now, definitely the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of that stability. As far as when, let's see, Judgment being reversed, that rebirth being delayed, a lot of people sort of, wasting your time. I think that's one of your main problems, people wasting your time. So it feels like that you need more people that are going to be genuine. You feel like you need more people that are going to be out for you, that are going to be looking out for you. They're going to be on target and on the same wavelength as you. You have been having issues with that, right? People that are not serious, people wasting your time, people that are not on the same wavelength, and it feels like that's sort of frustrating. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation does feel delayed because of that. It seems that you're in that mouse wheel, or it feels like I'm not making a lot of progress. The King of Swords as well. You have people that just don't step up to the plate. They don't step up to the plate. They need to. They need to make their intentions known. They need to have a lot of communication with you, and a lot of times they just don't do it. It's very, very frustrating as far as that's concerned. Ace of Pentacles, though, does talk about the one that can build a relationship with, the one that's going to be reliable, the one that's going to be true, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a very positive card. I think you're looking at July-ish, end of July, early August type thing for meeting somebody that has a lot of potential with this. Now, the Ten of Wands says, don't rush into anything. You definitely want to take this relaxed. Let sort of just leave it on the offbeat. Just relax. Let it happen. Let it open and develop as it needs to be. That's going to be a big thing for you as well. So there you go. All right. Aroha, I wanted to reach out to S. How will this go? All right, let's see about that. By using this one, everybody's favorite. This is so nice. Such a nice deck. If I can find the stupid box. There it is. The Manga Tarot. Another one of my favorites, the Manga Tarot. Indeed, they just scored. It's 20-6. The game's pretty much over at this point. The game is over. It's done. Brady has done what Brady does. So there you go. All right. Let's see how this is going to go here. Okay. Now, wanted to reach out to S so I can close our connection off for good. Oh my. Oh my. You're going to reach out and give the termination speech. You're going to tell him that you stink and I don't want anything else to do with you. How will this go? Well, that's probably not going to be the best conversation. I mean, it doesn't feel like the best conversation, but we'll see. We'll see. Close off our connection with S. Is that going to be a thing? The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. It actually goes fairly smooth. Fairly smooth. Look at this. The Six of Cups is a casual connection. It's reaching out. It's one person reaching out to the other person reaching out and saying, hey, maybe this is not the best thing. Maybe, that you stink too much and maybe it's not going to be something that's going to be possible there. All right. But that Six of Swords is movement towards something better. It's almost like that you need to get it off your chest at this point. You need to get it off your chest. It's something that's bothering you, something that you need to throw out there. You need to get it off your chest. And the Six of Swords is a movement or a ride towards something better. And that's what you need. That's what you need. You need to get off your chest, move it right for something better. It's going to be a big thing. Queen of Wands is about taking command, taking control. You sort of need that at this point. You need to get it off your chest. You need to get everything done. You need to get the termination speech out. I think it's going to go well. I think it's going to go well as well. The Three of Pentacles says definitely come in easy. You know, don't come in like a little too aggressive, but that's not going to be bad. That is not going to be bad. It's been 2 decades. Oh, my. Oh, my. All right. Let's see how that's going to go. NC, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Next weekend's weather, or that Fexter plan. In case you did not know, Christina and I are going up in a hot air balloon for Valentine's Day. So there you go. Balloon and cold weather action. Balloon and cold weather action. Everybody wants the cue. That's been a hot topic. There's the cue. We are here. We're right there. Then we got right here. And then we got right there. We're right here. Okay. Hot air balloon. What is going to be up with that? We don't have a hot air balloon deck, but we do. But we do have this. I'm looking for the box. Please wait. Please hold. Well, I find Little Prince Tarot. The Little Prince Tarot. There you go. The Little Prince Tarot will let us know if the weather is going to affect the hot air balloon ride on Valentine's Day. Let's see how that's going to go. So romantic. No, it's going to be 10 degrees. That's not romantic. 10 degrees. I thought it wasn't going to be 10 degrees, but I planned this a month ago. So I didn't know. That crap sells out quick. If you ever want to book that, by the way, if you ever want to book a hot air balloon ride, you need to do so a month in advance because it sells out extremely quickly. Okay. Let's see. The Ten of Pentacles looks pretty good. The King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. It's about dressing warm and all of that stuff. The balloon still goes up, just like the moon and whatever that is. Just like the moon and the other moon. The 2 moons, it still goes up. It still works. The Magician, it means that they make it right. They do it. They make it right and all of this stuff. Christina, don't push him over. Sunshiny day, always the optimist. All right. Yeah, the Magician says that they make it happen. I think that they're experts at doing this. I don't think they're strangers to getting the balloon up and running. It is a hot air balloon, though. And they do have a big fire at the bottom of it and all of that other stuff. But yeah, the Five of Pentacles says that it is going to be a little bit rough. We need to dress warm. We need to have gloves and any other accessories all ready to go because it's going to be quite chilly as we emerge into the ether. The King of Wands says definitely get there on time. Don't be late. I don't think they're going to have a lot of patience as far as that goes. It turns out, I think that the people that fly with us, I think that they end up complaining. The pilot or somebody complains a lot. Somebody whines and complains quite a bit on this particular thing. And the Ten of Pentacles says it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. I don't think it's a thing. I think the weather will not affect anything. And I think we're going to be just fine. You do need to take your glasses, though. Take your glasses, though, so you don't get your eye thing. All right. The glasses that I was telling you that you needed. Okay. Who is coming for me in love? Sarah wants to know who is coming for you in love. Sarah, let's see about that. Who is coming in love? Let's find out. Let's get all of the details. All of the details out in the cold. You're correct. They had a lot of cold weather. They had a lot of cold weather stuff there. All right. Let's see about that. This, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the Teen Witch Tarot. All right. By the way, we are ending soon. We're ending soon. All right, Crystals and Pain, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will ever meet a guy that'll love me back? Hopefully. Hopefully you will. Let's see. Thank you for your donation. Soul, welcome. How are you doing? Speaking of lovely people, Soul, welcome. It's good to see you. All right.
Mwah.
Samantha was asking about the echoes of nature oracle, by the way, and I thought of you, Soul. I thought of you. By the way, in case you're not familiar, Soul is the one that you remember had that one backer that I couldn't contact. So that was Soul, and Soul actually was on the stream and heard me talk about the one backer I couldn't contact and contacted me, and we got Soul her cards. Everything worked out well. It worked out perfectly. All right. Sarah, who is coming for you in love? The Three of Swords. Somebody who just had their heart broken. Somebody who hasn't had a good reputation or a good sort of history with dating and whatnot, right? The Knight of the Wands. I think they've tried to date. And it just didn't work out. They think they're bad at dating, but the reality is they're just finding some really crappy dates. Doesn't feel like that they're having a lot of success with that. I think they're frustrated sometimes too. I think they don't have a lot of patience. They're sort of like, I just want something decent. I want somebody decent. Why do I have all this drama? Why do I have all this garbage sort of coming in? The Knight of Wands feels like that they've been struggling and they've been sort of moving through that and just haven't had a lot of luck with it. Six of Pentacles, a very, very giving person. This is not me falling off the balloon as Christina pushes me off, by the way. So who brought that up? Was that Tammy? No, I forgot who that was now. Anyway, that it's a very giving person. It's a very giving person. They like to be helpful. They like to do that. Are they going to be a little bit over the top? A little bit. One of the pieces of the puzzle when you're a giving person, you're just a nice person overall, is knowing where to stop, and knowing where to draw the line. You got to know where to draw the line. So that's where it's at, right? That's where it's at. But I think that they're still trying to find that point. But that's going to be okay. A little bit too giving. That's going to be all right. Justice says that they are a balanced person, balance between work and home life, balance between happiness and sort of, being a negativity, balance and complaining and sort of being, there. They are very, very present person. They know what they want. They know where they're going, and they're sort of there with that. All right. Enough talk about that. All right. Let's see. Look like a good person overall. All right, NC wants to know how's the office going. NC, let's see. All right, energy in the office this week. Let's see how that's going to go. Oops. Need to put, nobody's pushing me out of the balloon. We got to, I don't know even how that came up. Like sunshiny day, you're really having problems at work at this point, it sounds like. Sunshiny day is really affecting your, it's really affecting you a little bit. Okay. Let's go with this one. It's now halftime, by the way, of the Super Bowl. It's now halftime. All right. Dee Dee, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. By the way, if you're new here, or even if you're not, please hit that like and sub button. It lets YouTube know I don't suck. Just if you can tell YouTube I don't suck, that would be fantastic for me overall. That would put me in the best mood ever. It would put me in the best mood ever. Speaking of best mood ever, what do you think, NC? What do you think? Is that going to be decent? Are you in North Carolina? Is that why you're NC? I mean, I'm just saying. What is the energy? Three of Wands, Moon, and the Two of Cups. Everybody's coming together. Everybody has some talk. Everybody wants to tell each other something. Everybody's coming together with the Two of Cups. There's some decent camaraderie. In there, but it feels like that we need to be a part of the team. There's a lot of teamwork feel, people just talking about teamwork, wanting to have teamwork. There's a teamwork discussions. There's this incentive for people to have teamwork. That seems to be a lot of the talk this week. The Moon does say that you are entering either a new project or you're entering into something that's going to be a little bit more exciting or a little bit sort of exhilarating. It's on the horizon. There's that vibe. There's that feel. There's something going on. There's a new energy in the office this week because there is that new project. There are things going on. The Three of Wands, though, says they're trying to figure out all the details. They need to get some action. They need to get some details. That is going to be one of the big factors here this week. So there you go. All right. And the last reading of the night It is Super Bowl halftime, by the way. In retrospect, I should have done the stream during halftime, but that's okay. That's okay. Will I ever had a guy that'll love me back? CM has that love. CM, love me back. Let's see, CM. Let's get you a good read by using the Thoth. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. CM likes the cat decks. CM, do you like dog decks or you just only like cat decks? Let me know. Let me know. But I mean, we'll do this. We'll do this with a Grimalkin and Tarot. And see if CM gets somebody that loves them back. That's all you need. Is somebody to snuggle with when it's cold, not when it's hot. In the summertime, snuggling is really nasty because you're sweaty. Sweaty snuggling is not recommended for literally anybody. So there you go. All right, let's see, CM, how that goes. And then I'm going to do my shower and banana. Not at the same time. Not at the same time. People ask that question. All right. Justice says that it is about meeting the right person. It's about meeting the right person. The Seven of Cups, you need more selection. You need more selection. I think that like you're in this state where you don't have much selection. You don't have many people that are supporting you. You don't have a lot of sort of there. You know what I mean? There's sort of there. You don't have a lot of that action there. But yeah, the Seven of Cups says that, yeah, you need more selection. You're sort of at home, you're stuck at home, you're getting on these dating apps, not a lot of selection. There's not a lot of people sort of available. You're not able to get out into your meetups. You're not able to get out into the world and sort of go forth and have fun with all that stuff. The Eight of Swords, you don't have many restrictions for finding people, but sort of getting out and doing that, there's not a lot of opportunities. There's not a lot of opportunities to sort of to do that and to move forward with that. The Two of Swords as well. It does say that there's some conflict, right? You have conflict. Should I trust this person? Should I open up to this person? And it's about selecting somebody who's available, who is going to love you back, selecting somebody who's the right person. I think you just find a lot of stinky people, you know? You're finding stinky people. They're not genuine. They're not on any of that. And the lack of selection sort of limits you. And then when you are limited, you have, not much to choose from. Justice says it's all going to free up after COVID. Things are going to open up. Things are going to be better in the future. But yeah, things are going to be better in the future. You really sort of hit with the double whammy of no job, the COVID, all this double whammy, triple whammy. It feels like just a lot of things hit you all at once and really sort of steamrolled a lot of the potential that you had for that love and dating and stuff. All right, and that is it for me. Everybody go watch the Super Bowl halftime. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.